Hello everyone, my name is Mradul Mishra and I am the ERPNext consultant and ERPNext developer. And in this particular video, we are going to explore why ERPNext is the best choice for energy and utility industry, which include oil and gas, right? So if you are into this industry and you are looking for an ERPNext implementation or any kind of ERP implementation, then this video could help you out, right? So let's get started. So the main thing which we are going to discuss is how ERPNext is the best choice for energy, oil and gas industry, right? To get started, let's see the first thing which is very essential for any energy company is, first of all, is asset management and excellence, right? So we often see that most of the times we buy a lot of very expensive equipments, a lot of expensive asset, right? And we are not able to track them out and we are not able to maintain the asset properly, right? So ERPNext comes up with a very good asset management excellence, in which the first thing which you can do is track life cycle. So you can monitor expensive equipments like turbines, rig, transformers, right? And you can also schedule when the maintenance is required for each particular equipment. Also you can track it down that when the maintenance is due, what is the warranty period, right? And when you want to exit that particular asset from your company, right? Secondly, there is preventive maintenance, which I already mentioned in some way, but you can schedule services to ensure maximum uptime. You can also decide uptime of every instrument, or maybe you can say equipment, and you can see that how your equipments are performing, what are the electricity consumption of that particular equipment is, how much energy they are consuming. So all those things you can track inside ERPNext. The third part is you can reduce breakdowns, right? So you can track depreciations and prevent costly failures, right? So you can already keep a check on each and every equipments and assign maintenance for each and every asset on a very timely basis, and which eventually will lead to reduced breakdowns, right? The next thing which is very effective in such kinds of industry is that maintaining project and job costing, right? So project is something when you are building or even you are providing some service to any of your customer on a project basis, right? You have strict timelines, you have to fulfill their process in a defined timeline, right? So in that particular case, you need a very specific project and job costing management, right? So for large scale operations, you can schedule power plant upgrades, you can schedule drilling sites, renewable installations, and you can also track profitability of each site and project, right? So inside ERPNext, you can maintain multiple sites, multiple project. You have a complete project management dashboard which comes up with the product, and in that manner you can track it very effectively. The next part, which is very important, is the inventory management part, which is essential for almost all the industry now, but specifically for oil and gas and energy industry, it has become very tough nowadays to track and manage the complete inventory, because there is a lot of parts which is moving in and out. So that is why it is very important that you need some kind of inventory management, right? So inside ERPNext, it comes up with multiple warehouse tracking, so you can manage spares, safety equipments, chemicals across locations. So you can create n number of locations. Even if you have multiple companies set up and you have multiple warehouses, even if you do subcontracting of a lot of goods, then also you can manage multiple warehouse tracking, and it is very simple and very easy. The next thing is batch tracking for monitoring critical components with detailed history, right? So you can keep a track of each and every equipment using their batch numbers, using their serial numbers, using their barcodes, and that is how you can create a very effective way of inventory management. The third part is stock forecasting. So ensuring critical parts are always available, right? This is something which stops the production a lot of time, right? So you should have a complete list that this particular product is very critical for us and it is always up, so that our manufacturing does not stop, right? So this is how inventory management could help you out with stock forecasting also, that it will already tell you that this many amount of product or raw material would be required to fulfill this particular process, right? So in that manner you can keep a safety net, safety stock pre-decided in your system, so that you don't face any downtimes. Then the most important thing is compliances and audit readiness, right? So you need a lot of digital audit trails going on in your system. So all the transaction and approval documents should be there, right? And ERPNext does it very, very effectively. So what you can do is you can create digital audit trails. You can keep a track of every document, who approved it, who rejected it, why it was approved, why it was rejected. In fact, each and everything can go through a QA/QC process also, and all the rejections and acceptance would be tracked in the system. Then you can have or maintain regulatory standards like ISO, OSHA, environmental reporting. So all these things also comes up in the system. You can create your custom document formats also as per different norms, maybe for ISO, maybe for OSHA. So all this kind of regulatory standards also you can maintain. The next thing is government reporting, so customizable for regulatory framework, right? So ERPNext could be customized for government reporting if you want some kind of automation, if you want some kind of audits to be directly sent to the government organizations and you want to keep it in a very automated manner, you can keep it also inside ERPNext. The next thing which is I think needed in each and every company is HR and workforce management. It comes up with an HRMS system inbuilt, right? So energy companies operate across offshore rigs, power plant, field operations, corporate offices, right? So there are multiple layers of employees which are working at different locations. So you want to keep a track of each and every employee, sales team, CRMs. For example, if you want to keep a track of production, labors, right? So everything at every location you can keep using the HRMS system which ERPNext comes up with, right? Apart from that, you can also maintain payroll and HRMS inside the HRMS system. You can track attendance. You can also deliver safety trainings for your employees. The next thing which is important is multi-company financials, right? So multi-company financial is very important when you want to run a lot of payrolls, when there is a lot of sales and purchases going on in different companies who are subsidiaries of maybe major company, parent company, right? So in this manner, what you can do is you can keep 100% financial transparency across all the documents. You can also create multiple currency supports. It also comes up with an integration of lot of payment gateways, that is also could be done. Then consolidated view, which you can see in a dashboard of everything what is going across each and every company, and that you can do a data analytics on that particular format, right? So it operates across countries, subsidiaries and joint ventures with complete visibility, right? This is also very effective thing for oil and gas company. The most important thing right now is the automation and IoT and data integration inside ERPNext. So you can integrate real-time monitoring for performance tracking, automated alerts, efficiency optimization, and ERPNext is integrated with MQTT APIs and EMQX, right? So all the IoT devices, you can connect it with ERPNext and see real-time analysis, real-time data of what each and every machine is doing at your unit, right? Also, you can create automated alerts. So if there is any downtime you are facing, if there is any heat or temperature changes you are seeing, for example, so all these things could be made into notifications also. So if any condition occurs, you can straight away get an email, you can straight away get a notification on your phone, and that is how IoT and data integration would be very helpful. Also, IoT devices could also connect with data analytics insights part. So you can connect the data which you are receiving from IoT into dashboards, and you can create reports of it so that you can see a real-time analysis of each and everything. Now, why do we need specifically ERPNext, right? So the ERPNext advantage, right? So it is fully integrated. So one system for all operations. You don't have to buy a CRM differently, you don't have to buy an accounting system differently, you don't have to buy an asset management system differently, you don't have to buy an IoT connection system like Thingsboard or anything differently, right? So everything is fully integrated. Secondly, it is customizable, so it works on a framework called Frappe. So that helps ERPNext to become a 100% customizable system. So if you want to change anything, you can change according to your needs also. After that, it is very cost effective. It is cost effective because it is open source, and the major thing which is helpful in this particular scenario is that you don't have to buy license per user. So it comes up with a implementation wherein you can add as many users of your company inside the system, rather than paying for annual charges or monthly charges for each user. So it is very cost effective. After that, the last part which every company needs is scalability. So for example, if my company today is an 100 employee company and later on it changes to 2000 employee company, so how would this system scale, right? So this system scales as you grow, right? So it does not have any limitation that you can only host 100 user, 200 user, 300 user. It can host around thousands of users also. So this is very scalable, and that is why ERPNext has all these advantages. So the last part, if you are ready to power your operation and if you want a complete solution for energy and utilities for your business, then you are at the right place. I am Radul Mishra. I have been integrating ERPNext for last 7 years now, and if you are interested in integrating ERPNext in your company, you can reach out to me. I have mentioned all my contact details in the description, so you can connect me and we can get on a call, we can discuss your requirements, and then we can move forward, right? So thank you so much for watching this video till here. If you like this video, please do like and comment, and follow me for more videos like this. Thank you so much. Bye bye.